All right, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever in the world you are. You are tuned in to another edition of Classic Tetris Monthly. This time it is your old pal, Vandweller, with the Challenger Circuit, the blue bracket thereof, here on twitch.tv/monthly Tetris. And what a bracket it is. We have some fan favorites here, some incredible fan favorites here from the community. For example, fan favorite number one, Tugi. Everybody knows Tugi, wonderful memer. He's an Austrian, and everybody knows him, and he's super toxic but lovable as well. Sharky, everybody knows, legendary Tetris commentator, Das extraordinaire player, and just a legend. So there you go. We have Tegameck, of course, Taco Mike, a pillar of the community. CTM Mod, very active in the European Tetris community, and then we have NGC Man. So there you go. That's our bracket tonight, the blue bracket of Challenger Circuit. As you can see, we've already got two of our semifinalists already determined. We've got Aaron in the orange bracket and Haps in the green bracket. So, all right, we got the hover 3 from Sharky. That means we are underway. I'm going to go ahead and count it down before he takes it back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris, January 2022, blue bracket, Challengers Circuit, DAS battle between Tugi and Sharky. All right, we are underway. Sharky with the 11 pushdown points. So that should make a big difference. You got to get those 11 pushdown points. All right, Sharky here. Let's see how he's going to resolve this. All right, so he's got some tricky business over on the right side of his stack, which if you're going to have that, it's the best place for it. Tugi with a couple of Tetrises. 52,000, Sharky 31. Let's see how Sharky has a definite plan in mind for how he wants to down stack here, but seems like he's going to have to compromise. He's set up for a dirty Tetris above row 2, and now getting a little concerning here. And he's going to clear away the cover over his right side well with a triple, and bang Tetris for Sharky, 2 off the bottom. You know, DAS players here, you got to recalibrate your expectations for piece movement. We've all been spoiled a little bit by tappers and rollers and what they can do. DAS, you got to be a little bit more delicate. But Sharky now caught up to Tugi, 87,000 for Sharky, 90 for Tugi. Tugi's going to Tetris, though, 113. And another Tetris for Sharky, so flexi well right here. He's tetero flexible. All right, he's going for it. He is going for another dirty Tetris. He's going to get that long bar. Had to make kind of a compromised desperation placement for the square on the right. No good place for on the left. No good place for it. So he's going to, at some point, he's got to try to burn out of this and get back down to the bottom. But I think he's content to do that. To down stack with Tetrises, which is great if you can do it. 185 Tugi. Tugi with a decent board, although a little tiny bit dependent, but it's okay. He's getting the pieces. And Tetris for Tugi. It's 1 a.m. in Austria. All right, Sharky finally has dug back down to the bottom of the playfield. He's at 173. Halfway to transition, so you double their current scores and you'll see what their pace would be. The 19 transition. Both players, well, maybe Sharky a little bit lower than we wanted. Tugi, not bad, mid 500s. Of course, challengers, right? So. All right, Sharky trying to clear this down. Has a plan in mind, and there's a lot of burns here from Sharky. Tugi with the Tetris, 346. Tugi, one of those players of the rare, DAS 1.3. Was the music a little low? Music's quiet. I can bring it up a little, but I mean, you're here to hear me. You're not here to hear music, right? Fine, you're here to hear me. The legendary godfather of online Tetris, vandweller. I brought it up a little bit. All right, 396 for Tugi, 282 for Sharky. Sharky, 114,000 points back, but good board now, and Tetris. There's one for Tugi, though. Ah, the Vits. Everyone loves the Vits. Of course, Vits, V-I-T-S, stands for Vertical Eye Tuck Setup. Something that has come into vogue only in the last, 18 months or so. All right, 468 for Tugi, 361 for Sharky. Sharky uncovers the well. He's piling stuff over on the left, taking burns. And Tetris Sharky, 389. So still about 110,000 points back. All right, Sharky's going to transition 391. It's pretty much in line with our prediction there, although he did better in the second half of 18 than the first. And nice Tetris for Sharky here. Oh, and good placements for that L to, the next piece was the S piece, and then, yes, Tetris well, and Tetris got you do the right thing, you get rewarded, right? Isn't that how Tetris works? Yeah, I didn't think so either. 531 here for Tugi on 19. Sharky already into 21. So Sharky getting up a little dangerously high. He's going to have to take care of that left. Trying to just stay open for the long bar here. And he can get one over to the right. So big Tetris for Sharky. Not only the points, but stack health. All right, Sharky getting that J piece over to the left. And now a T-shaped chasm in his stack is going to cause him to make a few more holes. 508 for Sharky. Kind of a tough, gritty game here for Sharky. He just kind of, he's surviving. He's keeping his stack low. He's kind of running into some issues here, but he's still around, and that's all you can really do. You can't lose if you top out. Well, I mean, you sort of can, but not if you're behind. 686 from Tugi. Wait a minute. Everybody tops out all the time. Does that mean no one has ever won Tetris ever? Oh my God. All right, 718 for Tugi, 580 for Sharky. Pumpy has a definite person he's rooting for. He says whoever's easier to schedule. Pumpy is the scheduler, among other things. All right, 733 for Tugi on 25. Sharky into 26 at 621. Man, Sharky with the same deficit that he's had for, over 100 lines. So it's going to be tough here for Sharky to make this up in the remaining 15 lines. But you never know. All right, he's setting up. He's got to be aggressive. He knows it, and he's doing the right thing. He's getting the Tetris. 678. So it's under 100,000 point deficit, but he doesn't have a lot of time left. And Tugi has lines in hand. So Sharky just gambling right now, and that's exactly what he has to do. And unfortunately, it's just not going to come. But he did the right thing. You got to gamble in that situation. You got to just like, well, I like to say in poker, push and pray, right? You just kind of put your chips in, hope you get the cards to fall the right way. And at a certain point, you get so far behind, you just got to, you know, go for the long shots, hope the pieces come. And sometimes they do, but most of the times they don't. So, all right, Tugi's going to get a heart. 3-2-1 Tetris. I mean, listen, this is Tugi as he is. Tugi is fine just the way he is. I don't need to flip him around so he looks right. I accept Tugi as he is. You know, do we want to have backwards Tugi? Like, what if I reverse his face? And then you're like, well, I don't know. It kind of looks like Tugi, but kind of backwards. Oh, I should reverse his playfield. That's true. That's right. That's a good suggestion. Heps, of course, coming up soon. Taking on NGC Man. All right, Sharky the Texan here, long tall Texan. They made that phrase especially for Sharky. Meeting him in person, very intimidating. He's very tall. Towers over us normal men. All right, Sharky looking for the perfect piece. Oh, he's gonna build for a dirty Tetris. Game, give that man his Tetris. He's earning it right now. And there it is, dirty Tetris for Sharky. And he's open on the right side for another Tetris. Let's see if he can get the bar in time. Or if he'll have to make a compromise. Nope, there's the bar. Tetris for Sharky, 112. Tugi, 158. Wait, is Tugi actually... Tugi's not 6'5". Shut up. How dare you. Is he? No, he's not 6'5". He's like 12 years old. How can he be 6'5"? Come on now. Pollo Salazar 358, thanks for the tier 1 resub. He says, Dale Tugi papa, dale. Well, there you go. I don't know what it means. Hopefully it's family friendly. Tugi is very tall. All right, good to know. All right, Sharky with a couple tucks and spins down the right side, keeping his well clean, well oiled, and ready for a Tetris. And there is that Tetris. Sharky with a handful of push down points. Oh, yeah, that long bar almost spun at the last minute. I don't know why that happens. I don't know if that's me, my controller, or what. But 244 for Sharky, 282 for the Tugi. All right, Tetris for Tugi. We're through 86 lines. Sharky. Oh, no. Sharky hangs that bar, and he can't get the bar over. He couldn't get a piece over to the left, and I don't know if he, like, tapped or something like this, but may have lost DAS, and then couldn't get that bar over to the right. And then once it stuck where it did, and it was basically impossible for him to get anything else over it. So Kind of unfortunate turn of events for Sharky, but Tugi is good and gets heart number 2. All right, we got our ready from 2 players. Let's go ahead and get this underway. Game 3, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, Rigsby, thanks for stopping by. Mad Pear, hello. Remedy, what's going on? BV, welcome. Ian Keith. Big Pile Guam. All right, Sharky with the 8 pushdown points. All right, Sharky with his first Tetris. He's going to take that J and tuck it under there instead of the S. It's always a little bit of risk with any spin that you don't hit it, so if you can get it clean without having to do the spin, I guess that's better. Oh, I think my audio is down a little bit too. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's better. Yeah, that was weird. Sorry, guys. Gotta get the mix right. All right, Tetris for Tugi. He's got a couple of Swiss cheesy holes on the top of his stack, though. He's gonna have to burn those down, and I think he's trying to build around it for a dirty Tetris. What is this mad lad doing? Crazy. These kids today. And Tetris for Tugi, 155. Back in the lead over Sharky, who's at 152. All right, Sharky gonna spin that Z into that weird shaped hole or cavern or whatever that is. And long bar for Sharky. So he's in the lead, 205, 166 for Tugi. Tugi still with some holes here that he's trying to clear down. And he's trying to downstack with Tetrises, and he's set up center well, 3 rows off the bottom. And there is a Tetris for the Tugi. Players playing DAS. Can you believe it? What is the world coming to? DAS players and challengers? Oh my god. You know the sport is dying. There are DAS players and challengers. Oh my god. No, it's good. I love DAS. Mostly because I can't play any other style because I'm too stupid. All right, 307 for Sharky. Now he's the one kind of dealing with some stack issues. And Tugi now, 254. Trying to catch up to Sharky, who's at 311. And with these paces, probably not going to be the double max out game. Both players running into some slowdowns, kind of low paces here at 100 lines. And Sharky, yeah, Sharky, I think quick tapping some of these pieces over potentially. Well, Pumpy paying me some nice compliments in chat, but he's a little delusional. All right, 433 for Sharky. 7 lines till transition. 378 for Tugi. I mean Poopy, right? Poopy and Pumpy. Oh my God. Uma, what? Oprah? I don't know. What's happening? Nobody here knows who David Letterman is anyway. They don't know that I did that wrong. All right, Sharky into 19 at 469. Hey now. Oh my God, there are children in chat. see what Kingsman has done. All right, Tugi into 19. He's at 456. So 2 Tetrises behind Sharky right now. Although Tugi's got about 7 to 10 lines in hand. Man, the game always seems to send you that one piece that you don't want. So Sharky having to deal with his left side. And Sharky does at times stack like a tapper. You know, taking a few more risks on the left side because he does have that quick tap, which is pretty reliable. Or if it's 2019 memes, then Hyper Jolt. And this is going to be so tough for Sharky. I don't know if he's going to survive 520, and he is not going to survive. Tugi is already ahead, and he's going to get heart number 3. And Sharky basically, I don't know, maybe used up his long bar quota during practice. Oh, my word. All right, so a quick exit, unfortunately, for Sharky, but we hope to see him again in Challenger Circuit. Hopefully with this new asynchronous, not asynchronous, but hetero-flexible format. We'll see him more involved in Challengers and Masters. Saturday was always problematic for Sharky, so hopefully we'll be able to see him a lot. Anyway, good to have you in here, Sharky. Hope to see you again, but for now it's going to be Tugi moving on to round 2. Let's set up our next match. Tegameck with the hover 3. It is round 1. Match between NGC Man 25 and TegaMech here in the January 2022 Classic Tetris Monthly Challengers Circuit. 3-2-1 Tetris. Of course, Tegameck, the kind of a Tetris polymath here. I mean, a master of many styles. Dash, tapping, rolling. He's one of the innovators of using the feet when rolling, of course. So quite the innovator there. And we are underway. Both players have their initial Tetrises on the board. Is this IKEA thing? This is old and tired, right? Should I just give him the Swedish flag, instead of... Probably should. Probably should. All right, 69,000 for Tegameck. 48,000. Now 71 for NGC Man. Oh, Hep says, keep it there to see how YouTube reacts. Got it. Perfect. See, Heps knows throwing for content. All right, Tetris NGC Man, 141. Oh, that's a nice kind Kind of delayed burn setup there for Tegameck. Very interesting. He's got some moves. All right, Tetris, Tegameck, and they are neck and neck. 187, and both are going to Tetris. All right, Tegameck playing flat, playing clean, drama-free DAS Tetris. Tega has declared that he will be playing DAS this entire tournament. Not sure what he's working on here, but... All right, 306 for... Sorry, I'm laughing. Sorry, YouTube. I'm laughing at the Twitch chat, but... Sorry. All right, 329 for NGC Man. 328 Tegameck. So still neck and neck. Halfway to transition. Pretty good paces. By the way, it would really help us out if those of you watching here on Twitch would subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are making a little bit of a partner push here on Twitch, and you know, every little thing helps. Even your reach on YouTube, your reach on Twitter, your reach on this or that. And yeah, follow us on Twitter. Twitter.com is the website, and then monthly Tetris. That actually helps us out a lot. So we're making a partner push. We need to pretend that people follow us on all these channels. So if you could just help us in that deception for about a month or so, and then you can unfollow us if you want. 404 NGC Man, 405 for Tegameck. They're both going to Tetris, keeping pace with one another. Yes, and chatting in the Twitch chat helps with partner push as well. Toxic Femme says, spending 117 on energy drinks and crop tops to support monthly Tetris. See, you know how this works. Yeah, one of my next priorities is to find a better vendor for t-shirts. Stream Elements is okay, but I don't know, sometimes it's not my favorite. But the shirts look cool, but I want something with a little more flexibility. Tegameck in a little bit of trouble up near the top of the board, especially for a DAS player. If this were anything other than DAS, this would be routine. But it's very delicate up here. One wrong move, and not only do you have a piece in the wrong place, but you don't have DAS to fix it, so very challenging. Yes, copy pasta is crucial for partner. 520 here on 19 for Tegameck. NGC Man, one Tetris away. He will transition very similarly to Tegameck, but Tegameck getting up a little high here. Kind of some parity issues on the right side. But gets a T to straighten some of that out. And that, yeah, very nice long bar for Tegameck there is going to help him downstack this and clean up. And yeah, some parity issues though to clean up though, so maybe a T somewhere along the line would be good. NGC Man into level 20 at 557. So NGC Man with the real lead, of course you'd expect that. Tega, all that cleaning. Tega with the big brain stacking, big brain recovery. He's got a big brain. Tega, of course, a longtime CTM mod. He even survived the purge. The mod purge. .607 NGC Man, 605 Tegameck. NGC was burning a little bit. And you can see the IQ emanating off of Tegameck here, and nice long bar over there. You always get a little bit worried when you're high in column 9, or at least higher than the rest of your stack, but nice long bar will fix that. Oh, there you go. Nice burn from Tegameck. 654, keeping pace with NGC Man. These folks have been close the entire way. Oh, Pelton in chat says, yes, his face cam isn't zoomed in. His head is actually super big to fit that big brain. That is true. Those are facts right there. All right, Tegameck with the Tetris 780. So this is the first time he's really started to pull away from NGC Man. The problem for Tegameck is that NGC is, I don't know, 6 to 10 lines behind. So in a way, still pretty tied. NGC Man running into a little bit of a problem. That left side gets the long bar over to the left, but just needs the pieces. Oh, and he gets that long bar to the left. Oh, and he hangs a square on the left. Let's see if he can recover from this. 772, Tegameck going center well into 28. NGC Man cannot recover on 27. Tegameck is good, and he's lucky that he is, because he was topping out too. So there you go, a heart for Tegameck. Taco Mike. GG's. All right, 2 ready players. Here we go. 3-2 on Tetris. Of course, we're just around, I don't know, about really a year ago, almost exactly to the day when news started to leak out about our dear friend Jonas. Because even though he passed away on the 5th of January last year, it was kind of kept under wraps until late in the month as the family decided what they wanted to do. So it's kind of a rough time to think back on, but we're getting through it. Yeah, it was probably about a 2-week delay or something like that. Classic Tetris League rating with a party of 112. One of those rare moments when Classic Tetris League has more viewers than we do. So let them enjoy it. Thank you for the massive raid, Classic Tetris League. There you go. All right, NGC Man, 121, Tegameck, 95,000. All right, Tega there. I think that was a early dash shift, or it was an adjustment that didn't quite work out. Although, the piece came if it was an adjustment, so I would tend to think it's an early dash shift. It would be a weird adjustment to make and then not follow through on. So, but you never know. These folks who have a 7,000 IQ, sometimes it's hard for us small brain people to follow. CTL will get partner before this? Yeah, probably. I hope so. I hope somebody gets partner. I mean, really, nobody has been able to get partner. Who are the partnered Tetris community streamers, really. I mean, Joseph, Jonas before him, but that's it. I mean, we've been kind of snubbed. I got to be honest. We have been a little bit snubbed. I know that there are other streamers out there, just non-Tetris, just in the community, whoever, just out there in Twitch land, who have done far less and have far less influence and reach than we do here in the overall Tetris community. Oh, Beeston is, right? Yeah, because Beeston went on a real campaign. Yeah, like random Tetris 99 players got it. So we're getting a little bit snubbed here. So anything that you can do to support any of these Tetris operations, these classic Tetris operations, just, your level of engagement and chat and all that kind of stuff to help somebody get partners. Somebody's got to break the seal on that. 339 for Tegameck, 336 for NGC Man. Super close. Well, Hard Drop is not a classic. It's not who we're talking about. We're not talking about Tetris. We're talking about our group of people. Okay, Scotto. We're not talking about that. Oh, was it on January 9th? That sounds early to me, but I think that was maybe in a more private channel. I'm not sure. 376 for Tegameck, 409. Yeah, we're going to be applying after this month, I think. All right, 383 for Tegameck. Of course, Beaston, what? Didn't he got partnered as the, quote, World Puzzle League, right? And then as soon as he gets partner, he just goes back to being Beast and Shen. So what is that? What is that, really? Scandal, right? Exploitation. 528 for NGC Man, 414 for Tegameck. I think he's got some questions to answer that Beast and Shen does. All right, 440 here for Tegameck. 2 lines before the transition. And NGC Man, 556. So big lead here. Tegameck into transition, 464. NGC Man going to have to take a double into transition. He's at 561 now. Yeah, we got to get Pumpy into a hot tub stream. I think that would do it. We could try to get Tegameck, but I don't know if his head would fit in the hot tub. It's so full of brains. That left side for Tegameck is not good. That is not good. Oh, and he's quick tapping that stuff over, and he can't do it. Tegameck's going to top out. NGC Man will tie it up. All right, we got a hover 3 from NGC Man, and we got Tegameck flopping around. That looks like a ready to me. So I suppose, well, he's going to look at his phone a little bit. He's going to type something. I think he's typing something. Not sure, but Eric is the guy in math problems ignoring friction. There you go. Ignore friction. That's right. All right, there we go. Thank you for delaying the stream to type that. Here we go. 3-2 Tetris, game 3. That is funny, though. That's right. 20 seconds of hand washing just destroys the... If everyone just washed their hands one time, if the entire world in unison just wash their hands all at once, then COVID-19, Omicron version, all that would be all gone. Those are facts. Yep. That's it. Call Joe Rogan. I've discovered it. I know the facts now. Tegameck looks like he disagrees. That's true. All the sinks, none of the sinks would work. All the cities would get sucked into sinkholes from the pressure of all the sinks going on at the same time. All right, 59,000 for NGC Man. I can hear YouTube already. We're probably going to get slapped with a COVID misinformation tag. All right, just to make it clear, that was parody. I don't believe that everyone washing their hands simultaneously will get rid of all COVID in the world. Thank you. Parody. All right, 105 from NGC Man, 147 for Tegameck. All right, now let me tell you about climate change. No, I'm just kidding. All right, 130 here for NGC, 193 for Tegameck. NGC Tetris ready, and bang Tetris. And another one, 183. So he's back by, well, Tegameck's gonna ruin that sentence before I can finish it with another Tetris. So NGC Man back by about 3 Tetrises. There's one of them. But Tegameck is ready for his. Oh, NGC Man with the line spin setup. He's going to get it. Yes, he is. So, yes, very nice. Delayed setup. Oh, and he could have gone for a T-spin soon after, but decided to do the boring thing and get a Tetris out of it. 256 for NGC Man. And now, I don't know. I think I got to root for him now with that T-spin. All right, Tegameck with the S spin down the right side. All right, don't intentionally go for a line spin. Win the game, or try to. I don't care who wins, because I think all of us have lost today. 357 Tegameck, 262 for NGC Man. King's been coming in here and talking about the finish to some football game. Like, bruh. Nobody cares about football who's watching this. All right, very few people. A handful of people. American football, not, We are an international broadcast. And NGC Man back by a little over 100,000 points. Tegameck here trying to clear. Oh, he didn't use. Interesting kind of choice here for Tegameck. Didn't use the J piece to uncover the well, but that's okay. Maybe he just saw. Oh, and NGC Man's going to top out. Totally missed it. He was up high. And I was just kind of watching Tegameck get out of that. But in the meanwhile, NGC Man was topping out, and Tegameck is good. Oof. All right, Tugi waits in the wings. Oh. Did NGC Man just take his pants off? And does he have like another pair of pants under that pair of pants? That was weird. I don't know what just happened there, but I'm going to try not to worry about it. Here we go. Game 4, 3-2-1 Tetris. Said it's freezing. Or maybe put on an extra pair of pants. Yeah, I think he had just a pair of pants, an extra pair of pants ready to go. Just in case, and he just quickly put them on during the countdown. My God, they're trying to ruin our partner application, Moodoos. I think that's what's happening. We're just getting sabotaged all around. Oh, with the Vits, NGC Man, the true Vits. Long bar in the window. Adjustments. And death-defying vertical long bar slide. Tegameck is up high. Oh, no, this is not survivable for Tegameck. And he's going to top out. Early top out for Tegameck. NGC Man is going to force a... What? What is he going to force, everyone? Show me your emotes. What is about to show up on the screen? A D-cider. That is correct. A big... it's a tiny one. A big D-cider. Delicious D-cider. A game 5 situation. I don't know if you like a fat D-cider or a narrow, skinny D-cider, but whatever one you like, we can accommodate you. There it is. D-cider time, game 5 between NGC Man and Tegameck. All right, both players are ready. They got their pants on and they are ready. 3-2-1 Tetris. Strangely, pants is not a requirement in the CTM rules. So, Pumpy, we may have to address that in a future rules update. And maybe even more importantly, it's not in the rules for the Waco qualifier, guys. So, there you go. Come as you are, do what you will. Hey, Burrito Dad, how's it going? Gerald Freeman, Hannah, whatever. What's up? Zara Jordan. Not sure if I said hello to you already, but hello. Cole Bucket, welcome. Richard Wolf, the legend. Mark PM0, welcome. All right, early on in the match, players getting their Tetrises. Good stacks, good rhythm. Doing what they got to do. Tugi awaits. All right, Tetris TegaMech 215, NGC Man 209 on the nose. And a Tetris. And a Tetris for Tegameck. So Tegameck is back by about, I don't know, 74% of a Tetris. Some interesting burns here from Tegameck. Just needs that last one to make it work out. And looks like it's going to. Getting a little bit high, though, so he's going to take some maintenance burns. Thankfully, no long bars in the meantime. And there's the long bar he could have used, but that's okay. And another one comes in, and Tetris 269, Tegameck. Hey now, says Kingsman. It's totally appropriate in an environment with many underage children. Good job, Kingsman. What you've done for the community. 307 for NGC Man. Literal children. All right, 351 for Tegameck through 95 lines. 426, good pace for NGC Man. Successful S spin down the right side. And Tetrises for both, so separated by about 75,000 points. All right, Tega making room for that square. And getting it done. Awkward but alive. Which I guess can be said for most people in this chat right now. All right, Tega making sure not to cover that gap with any additional pieces here, so he's able to get out of that much more cleanly. So good stacking from Tegameck. NGC Man just rolling right along. Well, not rolling. Can't say that anymore because he's not rolling. Actually, he's not rolling. And huge pace here, especially in challengers for NGC Man. 577. Tegameck is going to transition very awkwardly. He's going to top out 461. NGC Man, you are good. Tegameck, you are also good, but you have lost. So you are good in a different way and not in a way that is relevant here. So there you go. Thank you so much, Tegameck. And there he is. Look at that. Look at that guy. Look at him. There he is. No, let's get you. There you go. Giant Tega face. There it is. Right there. We got hover threes from both players, and it is round 2. So let me change that part and then give us a countdown, and we will get underway. Oops, that's semis. Round 2. There it is. All right. Players are ready. This is the Classic Tetris Monthly Challenger Circuit for January 2022, Round 2, the Blue Bracket Finals between Tugi and NGC_Man 25. NGC stands for what? Nintendo GameCube, I'm assuming. All right. Put in chat what you think NGC stands for. And remember, terms of service. Someone says nutritious goo custard. That's a good one. No good crack. Yes, that is true, kids. Don't do crack. There's no good crack. And yeah, Pumpy, get your fingers over the deny button. Nice guy confirmed. There you go, Aaron. Nice guy confirmed. National Geographic Channel. Yes, this is good. All right, 121 here for Tugi, 98,000 for NGC Man. Fix some stencil here. It's all right. Yeah, I gotta fix a little Tugi cam. There we go. Nutritious Greek crepe. Naked guy cooking. Oh my god. These are pretty good. Not gonna choke. All right, Tugi's left side is a problem, and it is a fatal problem. And he, well, at least for this game anyway, he's going to top out NGC Man. Not going to choke. He is good. All right, we are ready. Game 2. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Kingsman said, he's my son. It's okay. That's how you treat your son? Everyone, don't treat your sons the way Kingsman treats his son Tugi. Support and nurture your son. There you go. All right, Tugi getting a little spicy already, set up for a dirty Tetris. And in a challenging spot. Still set up for it in the game, not delivering the goods. And this is getting a little annoying for him, I'm sure. Just picking the wrong time. And the game is ridiculous right now. And Tugi, I don't know why he went for it, but he was unsafe. And he's going to top out again. NGC Man is good. Tugi gambling the entire time. And you gamble, sometimes you lose. Here we go. Game 3, 3, 2, 1 Tetris. And I have to sneeze. But every time I say that, I end up not sneezing, so. All right, NGC Man on the board with a Tetris. Tugi kind of like world record, like trying to go for the DAS world record stacking, I think is what's happening. He needs to get back to tournament stacking. But what do I know? I haven't had an improvement in my PB in like a year, so what do I know? Zafita says, do both players get the same pieces? Well, players, if they have the capability, each of them, to do same piece sets, they have the option to do same piece sets. But so far, I think it's only happened one time where players who had the ability to do same piece sets actually chose to. And I don't think it really contributed much to the excitement. So players generally don't choose it, which I guess gives you an indication of how important the best players in the world think it is. But a lot of the fans think it's much more important than the actual players playing think it is. So there you go. They're experts for a reason, and we are amateurs for our reasons as well. All right, Tugi setting up a series of tucks that result in a spin and an open Tetris well on the right side. And bang Tetris for Tugi. NGC doing a little bit of cleanup here. And he will be Tetris ready. Yeah, and there's some disadvantages to the same piece sets as well in terms of game integrity issues, you know, but yeah, their players can, if they're getting the same pieces, they can deliberately slow down or stream a little bit later and get a sense of what pieces are coming up. And I definitely noticed that when I'm playing Tetris Effect Connected, that I can play much slower than my opponents. And I do that on purpose. I can see what I'm going to get. And if I hear them Tetris and I know I'm roughly where they are, then I know a long bar is coming, so I can stack up for it. So, and then you have the, you know, the idea that there are people that do play while they're in voice chats, like on Discord. And there are ways that you can sort of game that as well. So in a lot of ways, not having the same piece sets kind of helps the integrity of the game a bit. So there are pluses and minuses. It's also inconvenient. And most players just decide that it's not worth the inconvenience to, you know, to have same piece sets. These players super close, super neck and neck. 296 for Tugi. He's going to Tetris 319 and NGC Man. They have the exact same score, one line apart. 319, 200. All right, well, Cousin Oof says same piece sets definitely makes the game more fair. All right, well, there you go. That's an opinion. Anyway, nice to meet you, Cousin Oof. Welcome to the stream. I don't know, first timer, so, and welcome. I don't know if I've seen you here before, but welcome. 411 for Tugi, 395 for NGC Man. Oh, I just haven't seen your screen name before, but welcome. Or maybe I just forgot. I am getting old. $443 for NGC Man. Had to make a bit of a compromise over on the right side. And now has to burn away the results of that. But long bar dependent column 3, 2 rows up. Gonna get the bar. And try to burn all this away. Could have made an adjustment for that square and got ready a piece earlier, but that's okay. Tetris ready now. Trying to catch up to Tugi, who's still Tetrising. NGC Man going to Tetris 471. Tugi 514. And both of them 8 or 9 pieces away from transition. So Tugi 536. One more Tetris. Can take 3 burns if he wants to, but nope. There it is. Tetris 560 for Tugi into 19. So that will be a better transition pace than NGC, who's got a 520 transition into 19. So about a 3 Tetris lead for Tugi. And Tetris NGC Man. Tugi cleaning up here on 20. All right, a little bit tricky here, getting pieces over to the left, over to the right, Clearing this down bit by bit. All right, looks like he's going to get clean again. And just needs to transfer that well over to the right, which he does, and build it up. 628 Tugi, NGC Man 611. So Tugi somehow still in the lead. I was kind of watching Tugi's clean up there. Missed a little bit of NGC Man, but that's all right. You guys saw it. And if not, you can rewind it and look at it. There you go. Rewinds. Is that is anything actually rewound anymore? What is the word people use now? Do you say rewind it? Do you say scrub it? What do people say now? I don't know what they're saying nowadays. I don't talk to anyone. 654 for NGC Man, 691. Both on level 23. Tugi into 24. NGC Man with a little mini spire that he's got to work around. He's going to be Tetris ready. Get the long bar. Bang Tetris. 696 to Tugi 782. So 80-something thousand point lead. Or 90-something or whatever. All right, this is a little bit dicey for NGC Man. Having to get pieces over to the left, and you see that is not going to work out. Tugi is ahead. NGC Man has topped out, so Tugi gets the heart. Tugi, if you want to mull him, but it's not really, it's not really a huge thing. But if you want to get a max out on the board, sure. 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 All right, two players are ready. Here we go. Game 4. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Niall's getting scared at the border. That's right. So I'm doing another watch through of Frasier right now as we speak. I'm not sitting there and that's my only activity, but it's like in the background while I do, some administrative work. So I don't really, my attention could be split because the administrative work is largely routine and boring and doesn't require any attention. So I can have something going on in the background. So I'm now into the episode where Daphne finds out. And that's when that's when there's a little bit of good, but that's what kind of when the show started to go downhill a little bit. All right, 16,000 early on for NGC Man. A little bit struggling here. Finally gets a Tetris on the board. 23 lines. Tugi, 94,000. Oh, Tugi's right side should be clean upable. But he's kind of gambling a little bit on a long bar. Possibly could have taken some earlier, safer burns, but it's all right. He's Tugi. And he's better than you. Well, better than most people. Oh, that middle of his stack is very dangerous for Tugi right now, and he is down 2-1. So that could have gone very poorly, but he is going to survive that little spell. Remember, this is DAS. This is not tapping. This is not rolling, where you can basically rip pieces left to right at basically the top of the board. This is DAS. Piece is going to fall while you're moving him. Tetris for Tugi, he's right back down to the bottom. He's got a big lead over NGC Man. NGC Man finally with another Tetris. So Tugi's still maintaining about a 2-to-1 score ratio. NGC Man getting up high, trying to burn away. Peyton with the resub. 12 months. 1 year of Peyton and CTM. So thank you so much, Peyton, for the resub. We gotta figure out how to get more. So what do we gotta do? Better emotes? I don't know what we gotta do. Or just maybe a likable host would be good. How do we get more subs? I don't know. I should probably get a likable host. All right, Tugi with a long channel down the middle of his stack. In desperate need of fixing here. So he's gonna have to fill it in and just take it down bit by bit. You know, you wanna resolve these things perfectly if you can. That's always the inclination, but sometimes you just got to give in and just bring it down. And Tugi now clean and set up 327 for him. He's going to Tetris finally, 349. NGC Man with a Tetris 256, so back by about 90 some odd thousand points. Tetris NGC Man 286, like my first computer. Back in the 1980s. I had Windows. What did I have? Windows 3.11. Oh my God. Yeah, my family was into computers very early. My aunt was like had I don't know, like a whole side business doing computery things for people very early. So I had computers very early. 468 for Tugi, 347 for NGC Man. 123,000 point lead. I mean, I had to haul a giant CRT monitor to college. Like this Hewlett-Packard computer with like these speakers that were like molded to the sides or whatever. It was really ugly. 402 transition for NGC Man. 543 for Tugi. And Tugi, yeah, going to lose Das a little bit here as he knows it. So he dead drops that long bar in the middle, recovers Das, and gets a Tetris. A very smart play from Tugi. And another Tetris Tugi, 599. So building on that lead, Tugi now 203,000 point lead for Tugi. This is so hard to catch up with an NGC Man's board. Not looking great besides. So, yeah, NGC Man going to try to get out of this. This is so tough, and he's just going to top out. It's not going to happen. Tugi is good. And Tugi, of course, has forced a... What? He has forced a Game 5 situation. A decider, that is correct. A tiny baby decider. No, a giant, huge decider. Let's see. Let's make the biggest decider there ever was. Ready? Huge decider. Let's make the biggest decider we've ever made. Right here. That's probably the biggest one we've ever made. It's like the entire screen is a decider. There it is. Huge. All right, both players are ready for this decider. As you'll notice, I kept the small talk to in between the chats, or at least the TV talk, in between the matches. So, all right, here we go. Classic Tetris Monthly Challenger Circuit, blue bracket decider. The winner gets into the semifinals. 3-2-1 Tetris Tugi versus NGC Man. Like, yeah, Friends, I don't know. Friends got that way. You're like pairing off Monica and Chandler, and I think they had like some, and they have some like Joey and Phoebe arc, and it's just like, come on. It's not why we like these characters. All right. We have started. Both players have 14 lines. Well, each player has 14 lines. To be a little less ambiguous. Although it would be weird if I added up their lines and then told you that as one figure. I don't think anyone's ever done that. Tip for new restreamers, don't do that. 36,000 for Tugi, 77,000 for NGC Man. Nintendo GameCube. Hey, what was the last video game console, major video game console, to take cartridges? The first player to get it right in chat gets nothing. There you go. Everybody knows. Nintendo 64. That is correct. All right, 112. So you are the winner, Heps. I think you just have faster internet or something. All right, 134 Tugi, 152 for the NGC Man. Tugi's board, a bit complicated. He's getting that S over. He's got a nice deep channel down the right side. That'll be good for a split double. And so this board will start to come together a bit, but it will still take several lines of burning. Tugi building up a dirty Tetris. Just like it's nothing. He's like, no, I want a Tetris, and I'm just going to force my way into one. And now he might be paying the price a little. Game not giving the Tetris. He's like, I want to keep up, but now you pick the exact wrong time. And Tetris sucks that way, I'll tell you. He's going to get that Z piece over to the right. There you go. Was it worth it? We shall see. 177 for Tugi, 272 for NGC. Almost 100,000 point lead. Tugi set up for that Tetris finally. Oh, so satisfying. But at what cost? It's all right. You know what? You take a risk. That's okay. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And he's really not that much further behind than he was, so no big deal. I didn't mean to sound mildly disapproving. Because I don't know what, you know, this guy's 10,000 times better than I am. 251 for Tugi, 320 for NGC Man. All right, people in the Twitch chat are debating whether cards are cartridges, such as what the Switch might take or the DS. So, you know, is a hot dog a sandwich? Is a taco a sandwich? All that stuff. It's the same kind of thing. 304 for the Tugi, 394 for NGC Tugi with the Tetris, and NGC Man with the Tetris. Tugi with a good clean board right now, trying to make headway, cut into this lead that NGC Man has. $5.11 here at 123, so pretty good tournament pace here in Challengers. Excuse me. All right, NGC Man with the triple into the Tetris, into transition 541. And Tugi with the Tetris into transition 445. So some work to do. NGC Man building around a spire. He's going to take the triple down the middle instead of messing around with center wells on 19. It's tricky business. All right, Tetris on level 20, NGC Man. But now he's just kind of taking some safe burns here, trying to get the stack back just the way he wants it. Has some pace that he can give away. I think it's a little easier to give pace away in a DAS game than in a tapping or a rolling game where the threat of 29 is always looming, forcing you to be ultra efficient. DAS game, more of a war of attrition, just trying to stay alive longer than your opponent. 525 for Tugi. Gets a Tetris over to the right side before his left side started to get a little Monka S. Tetris for NGC Man. Tugi with a little bit of cleaning, not much. Pretty standard. Trying to keep a DAS stack in order. 566, so he's not made much headway. 680 for NGC and another Tetris NGC 709. So Tugi pretty well behind. Tugi with 45 lines to go till the transition. And same with NGC Man. NGC at 742. This could be considered max out pace for NGC Man. Generally, if you're in shouting distance of 800 here on 25, you could, with very good efficiency, max out. Tugi 694, so he's less than 100,000 points behind, and another Tetris crucial. Every Tetris crucial for Tugi here in Game 5 in a decider. You don't got anything to give away now. And Tetris for Tugi 759, so within 65,000 points. Only 20 lines to go for Tugi. NGC Man kind of setting up. He's got a long bar dependency covered high on the left. This is going to be tricky to get through. 771 for Tugi. NGC Man going to take a triple 848. Tugi into 28 at 809. NGC into 28 at 851. So Tugi needs to be really efficient, and NGC needs to just kind of stay alive, score a little bit here for the next 6 lines. Tugi's just got to put it all out there. But NGC Man's going to get a crucial Tetris that might have sealed it. There's a Tetris for Tugi, 858. NGC Man is going to outlast him by a little more than a Tetris and get one into 29 besides. So a great DAS battle between Tugi and NGC Man. NGC Man is pumped. NGC Man pumped. So there you go. Pretty hype match between Tugi and NGC. I'm sad that one of these players won't be able to continue on, but I guess that's what a tournament is. Sircon, thank you very much for the subscription with Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. And there you go. So let us bring out our bracket winner. Oh my God, there it is. You are the bracket winner of the blue bracket this month. So there you go. You will go to the semifinals of the Challenger Circuit and compete for your spots in the Masters event next month. So there you go. You'll probably get in anyway on your own, but whatever. Everybody wants a bright, shiny new role in Discord, and NGC Man put on a show here. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.